Welcome back to Grassroots Uncovered. This is episode 2.
So what typically goes on in them?
Hey, to be fair, they're pretty much bulletproof. Unless like you don't change your regular on them, obviously you might pick up on a rod or something. But usually they're pretty much good. Unless obviously you run it in the wet, get suck up shit in the carburetor, whatever. But obviously they're not designed to do what they do. So obviously they can carbon up, valve seats can go a little bit out of shape. Valve springs go soft, so head gaskets can leak. That's mint. That's fine.
How many hours would you recommend then, Mark?
For
anything, dyno or rebuilds or?
I mean, dyno, it wouldn't hurt just to bring them in once a month, just to run them, just to make sure they're still up to where they need to be. In terms of work-wise, they're pretty much self-sufficient, like anywhere between like 10 to 14 hours on valve springs, top end, probably 40 hours on a piston, and then go again, just keep going, you know what I mean? So, yeah. By the looks of things, that bottom end's pretty good, nice and smooth. So today we're just doing a top end on this one. And yeah, you'll be happy with this one for sure.
That's it then, the engines are done. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you sorting them out for me.
Welcome, mate, no problem.
See how they go at Warden next weekend.
Yeah, you'll be all right. I'll be up there, you'll be fine.
Anyone wants to get their engine sorted, highly recommend Mark and Justin at Tornado.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray! What are you doing at the moment, Chris?
Setting up for a session, mate. Don't know what we're doing yet, so wait till Paul comes back from the track or see what the track says.
I want you all to be relaxed. The more relaxed you are, the faster you drive.
I'm not angry anymore, well, sometimes I am. I don't think badly of you, well, sometimes I do. I'm not angry anymore, I'm not bitter anymore. My spirit is sweet, I get deep down to the core if I'm really happy. I'm not angry anymore.
Hi. No, this is the whole point. How did you find it?
I'm trying to calm myself down. You've got big ass. No wonder why I can't calm myself down.
Dino, you knew this was going to be part of the thing. We're going to see your emotions. You're going to be angry, you're going to be happy. You've got to be both.
Honestly, take the camera off, please.
Depends on the day if I wake up in a giddy haze. I'm not angry, I'm not totally angry. I'm not all that angry anymore.
Morning everyone, it's Saturday morning. Yesterday's Friday, it's the first day, Warden Law. It was a difficult day. So probably one of the worst actually. So Shennington is quite famous for that last season where Deno had a bit of a meltdown and his emotions get the better of him. But yesterday it was really difficult. So Warden Law's changed his configuration. Deno hasn't raced here for 12 months. He's never raced in a new configuration. Expectations, he's going to go out and be one of the quickest out there straight off the bat. And combination of things, bad setup, worn tyres. He wasn't where he wanted to be. And just as the day went on, we just dug deeper and deeper into negative mindset, which is difficult. So yeah, it was challenging yesterday. We're hoping that he's in a better mood today. He seems to have woken up a bit more jolly, a bit more positive. We put new tyres on today, so I'm hoping he puts the new tyres on. He feels more confident in the car and all those negative thoughts are long distant memory. But yesterday was really challenging for me and Kim. So hard work and questions whether or not it's the right thing to do. But yeah, we know, I don't know. It's hard sometimes. So hopefully he has a positive rest of the weekend. Just about to, got the engines here. So just about to fill out the scrutineering card. That's got to be in by 10 o'clock. And first practice session is about 9:30. So it's 10 to 8 in the morning now. So just about to take the engines down, get the cart ready. And hopefully we'll have a better day. I'll let you know how it goes later. Hopefully Deno will be happy enough to be on the camera. We'll see. So, see you later.
How was that, Dino?
Way better.
That's the reason I'll do it.
It looked good.
Me, not.
So that felt better, huh?
Yeah.
It looked pretty good. I saw you at speed.
That's planted.
All of Dino's data from when he drives, we can download and then put onto the computer so we can keep record of everything. That's my goal.
So this is the best lap time from yesterday versus his lap time this morning. So he was 4/10 faster. So I can see on here where he's gaining that time. So he was actually,
So which line is which? You got the two lines there. Which one is yesterday? Which is today?
the blue one is yesterday, the red one's today.
So Dino liked the session this morning much better than yesterday. So what were the changes you made to the car? You said you made quite a few.
I'm not going to tell too much, but we
Just for
changed
the
the
camera.
ride height. We changed the ride height, and that made a significant difference.
Did you drop it?
I'm not saying it. Even though it says next week, not going to give upgraded seats. On new tyres next, so it'll be completely different grip level again. On those used tyres, that worked really well.
What changes can you talk about?
Right?
What changes are you comfortable? Will you talk about?
Obviously, changing the gearing, we're not sure whether we're on the right gear because this track mostly bends. There's one long straight, so you don't want to gear the track for that straight and sacrifice the rest of it. So there's a question mark now, and on the data as well is isolate the straight out of the data to have a look and see how the gearing's performing on the rest of the track. Because if I look at it just on the whole lap, you need to go into it in a bit more deep. So that's a question mark gearing still, but I'm not changing anything because it was rapid out there. So there's no point me adjusting it, it might move it away from where he's feeling comfortable. So I'll leave it as it is for now and then see how things evolve throughout the day.
We're up all night to get lucky. 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 She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for the fun. I'm up all night to get lucky.
How was quality?
We're up all night for the fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
Just finished heat 1. We started 3rd. However, we dropped down to 4th after we made contact with someone going through the first corner at Warden. I don't really know what it's called, but it's flat and it's that long right at that. I don't really know what it's called. But I reckon if that wasn't me, I'd probably cooking 2nd, maybe keeping up the leader. We're 1/10 within fastest lap, so that's good anyways. And yeah.
Do you want me to be as honest as possible? I'm going to tell you how it is. That race, okay, could have panned out a lot better if you thought about the race for the second half of it, not just at the beginning of it. We put ourselves in a bad situation being too desperate on that one. I watched you in that race and we spent too much time moving our hands here, there, just too worried about what everyone else is doing instead of what you needed to do.
As he goes down in the mini challenge. In 2nd place, Matthew Swatton. 3rd is Martin Wright. Small gap back to our next group. I think that's Lachlan Homer. Is it next in the order as he drops away? No, it's number 29, Tim Leonard, sorry, in the Oryx Motorsport car. Next in the order, the white and orange. He's ahead of Jake Wardle, so Lachlan Homer has dropped away in the number 94 car. He's quite a way down the order. In fact, I think he's behind Zane Quecker in the number 44 car.
Go on, tell us about Heat 2 then.
It wasn't even a race. It was pretty much just a scrap, like a battleground between them. Like, I'd say it was like top 8. Top 2 just flew away, so it was like 6. It was just a massive scrap already.
And where'd you finish?
6th. Probably. Sorry, I went over the back of my cart once. But joined me in my seat.
So where'd you start tomorrow?
I don't know. 5th?
5th in the championship points. I'm not sure because there's going to be 2 heats, isn't there? So I guess in 3rd in both heats or something. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. How are you feeling for tomorrow?
I know I've got the pace. But
Stay calm.
we all need a bit of luck.
Stay calm. It'll come.
It's windy.
It is windy. And cold.
Yep, freezing. Hello, Reef.
Are you right?
Okay.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Thank you. You too.
Right then.
Huh?
So what day is it?
Sunday, race day.
What's your thoughts for today then?
My thoughts, well, hopefully we can get a top 3 in the final.
You'd like
That's-
a top 3?
Yeah. That'll be championship points done for this round. And PFI will do even better because I'm not very good at this track. So yeah.
Cool. So what we got today? 2.
We got 2 superheats in the final.
Cool. Morning, everybody. Morning.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Kart Championship for a brand new season in 2026. Here we are then at Karting Northeast at Warden Law, 1,200 metres in length, 12 turns, elevation change of 5 feet, established back in 96 as you can see there, and a couple of track changes here at Warden Law. If you were here last season and were aware of all of what's been going on, they've made a couple of the corners, well, a bit wider, a bit sharper, and hopefully some more great overtaking opportunities. Particularly, I can talk you through some of them throughout the races today. And as you can see, we're on to Honda Cadets now. Another very packed grid. And we are go here for 8 minutes plus 1 lap at Warden Law in the Honda Cadets. And that is a great start. Opportunist there off the line from Marcus Cooper, I believe, on P2. It was a great getaway from all of our drivers, and just coming through and seeing that was Luca Biocchi. Luca Biocchi got a great start, and pole held very, very well between the two there. Nice and close between our top 3 runners of Luca Biocchi, Sawyer Henderson, and Archie Loveridge, and coming through there at the back of the sort of the first group of the first 3 runners, and then Deno Rowlands, Marcus Cooper, King Delaney, James Murphy in the second group in this Honda Cadet Superheat at the moment. And there's a little bit of a look up the inside though from Marcus Cooper, so maybe there wasn't the niceties going on that I was predicting. And now wanting to make a move up the inside of Deno Rowlands for P4. And looks like he's making it stick. Coming into Paddock Bend, Marcus Cooper, unfortunately losing out to Deno in the end, and it's as you were across the line. We're sticking with the battle here for P4. Deno Rowlands, Marcus Cooper behind in P5, and Henry Colborn, who's managed to, this gap here of the 3 drivers, managed to gap the group behind them as we come down the back straight. Another opportunist move for Marcus Cooper. He's going to try it again here on this lap, but Deno Rowlands is wise to it. Makes sure he sticks a line, cuts back, gets the switch back into this section, and Deno Rowlands came out on top last time to come to the start-finish straight. It looks like it's come through. Oh, and a nice opportunist move there from Henry Colborn up the inside, a dive bomb into Paddock Bend, which gets him into P5. Deno Rowlands now down to P7 through all of that action there. Unfortunately, but again, making some great progress. It switches back again. This is what happens in the World of Karting. Oh, Deno getting quite wide out there. Doesn't want to be getting onto the Rallycross stage here at Warden Law. Will hopefully want to be keeping it on the circuit, but unfortunate. Trying to keep an eye on everyone and his competitors around him, as you can see at the back of the circuit coming through the Dunlop chicane now. Maybe want to use this time to recompose himself, as we've got 5 seconds left on the clock. 1 lap remaining then to go. We'll just see if Luca Biocchi crosses the line beforehand. He's not going to, but I think we're going to have 1 final lap here in just a moment. That's going to be crucial for Deno Rowlands if he wants to make the time back up from P7. But here we are, we'll join the leaders then, the top 3 for this final lap around Warden Law, and Luca Biocchi staying out in front ahead of Sawyer Henderson and Archie Loveridge coming into the dogleg for the final time in this superheat then. It's nice postured driving from Luca, using as much of the track as he dares. Oh, but a move up the inside from Sawyer Henderson. He's taken the lead of this Superheat Honda Cadet race in this group, and a great move there. Don't think Luca saw that coming and took his chance while he could. And now Luca will be wanting to try and get his revenge up the inside here, but does he dare go for the move? The space isn't there coming into Gasworks, and whilst all the time Archie Loveridge is watching this at the back in P3, seeing if he can capitalise on some racing between the 2 of them in front. But it looks like after a great race standing behind Luca Biocchi all race, it's going to be Sawyer Henderson who takes P1 ahead of Luca Biocchi in P2. Archie Loveridge caps out the podium of P3, and a great battle there we had in the midfield, didn't we, of Henry Colborn in P4 coming out on top in the end, with Marcus Cooper, Bradley Sutton and Deno Rowlands in the end, down towards P7. James Murphy in P8. Sebastian McCarthy is in P9, and Ollie Knox in P10.
I'm not swiveling. Superheat 1. So, we came 7th on track, but there was a penalty because I got punted off. And, the car didn't feel right for me, really. Every single time I broke, I felt that the back end said, and I couldn't really tell what the car was doing. But hopefully Superheat 2 will go a bit better. Need that points to the final. Because, well, I probably will for the fight, but I just want to get as far as up the grid as possible. But yeah.
How are you feeling for the next heat?
I'm feeling excited. Hopefully I can control the back end this time.
Who's the pace set vote though? Who do you think competition is?
Competition. So Archie, the Apollo kids really, so that's Archie Cannon, Luke's not even like number 50. I think it's Freddie something. Then Archie, Sawyer. I hope we can get a top 3. Top five would be good for championship points, but want to come over with a trophy to say.
Top 5 get trophy.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go home big on.
Okay, so we are back round to Honda Cadets once again, and you were saying there was some good racing in this earlier, weren't you, Paul?
Yeah, really good. We've got obviously 7 drivers in this. It's how it's worked out with the A, B and C groups. We've obviously had splits during the course of the day, and now we've obviously our groups that our drivers are in, we're all together. So as you can imagine, it's all going to be quite tense out there. But
yeah,
for sure, we're not the only team who've got a few drivers out there, and there's a lot of privateers, which is great to see. And the good thing is the Honda Cadet Grid has been fantastic racing in the past. Obviously, we've been looking after Honda Cadet since it actually started. It was 2005.
The memory comes in now.
Yeah, it's been 21 years I've been doing this.
Wow,
so
it's been going a long time then. Wow.
Yep, still in the job, still in the game, and we're still producing champions and race winners, which is fantastic.
And supporting all our drivers.
A lot of our drivers who have gone on to many good things in the MSUK paddock, and obviously we've had a few world champions out of it as well. And we had a young Arvid Lindblad who did Bambino with me, and he's graduated to F1. So,
and you must be so proud to see this is the progression of championships like this, and you know where it can lead for drivers in all those years later.
Yep, for sure. It's good to see, and obviously it's as long as they always remember their roots, where they come from, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Archie Cannon, Luca Biocchi and Jensen Kula and Deno Rowlands is on your top 4, and they are away here for Superheat 3 of our Honda Cadet class at Warden Law, and a great start from Archie Cannon. We're seeing someone up the inside and a great opportunist move from Luca Biocchi. Pick out some of your drivers for me and see how they're getting on.
So every driver you see on your screen now in blue is under the Ambition Motorsport wing. We've got Deno Rowlands currently in 2nd, and we've got Archie Loveridge in 5th. Obviously Archie is obviously having a bit of a dice with his other fellow competitor in front of him, and no doubt that's going to change. They're all fast kids. Every kid is within, I don't know, two tenths. Yeah. So the consistency side of things, as soon as you lose a little bit of time, the field just spread quite a bit. So, everyone you see in blue is ours. We've had that sticker kit, it stands out really well. And
so like here, we can see Deno Rowlands battling with Luca Biocchi, who has gone back up, it looks like, to P2.
Yeah.
And
if Deno can work with Luca, they'll actually pull away from the chasing pack behind. And you see now Archie has made a move, so hopefully he can break the toe from Josh.
And a 1.4 second lead Archie Cannon has over Luca Biocchi in P2, and Deno Rowlands, your driver, back in P3, about 1.6 seconds off the lead. Is it, if they stay in this kind of routine and there's no incidents, is it completely insurmountable that he could come back to get
be
P1?
Fair, if you're obviously looking at your screens, guys, if Deno could work with Luca, we can shave around about 3 tenths, 4 tenths a lap off. With the time frame, 3 minutes, we probably won't get to him. We'll be on his back bumper by the last lap, but obviously Luke is very consistent. If Deno can just sit there, he will then obviously push him away. 2 engines is better than 1 down the straight. They're going to catch him, and obviously that's a threat for Archie. But if Archie can stay focused, he can break the toe, and if we get some good points out of this, it's better than dropping back.
And the slipstream, yeah.
We've got a full focus on Deno and Luca. Same again, if Luca obviously defends his 2nd position, Archie might snap at the heels, and we might take 2 ambition drivers that extra place. But we are still all closing in on Archie Cannon as well, so I reckon it's all going to kick off on the last lap.
And that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing a yellow flag at the moment, I believe, for it's maybe something that's happened instant on track. Not quite sure what's stopping that, but hopefully we can continue. But yellow flags are being...
We've got a full course yellow at the moment.
Yellow, so we've gone to the slow boards. The reason we have the yellow flags is because the number 12 is off in this particular, and that's Luke Hamill who went off, and that's caused those yellow flags. So we got the full yellow flags. They all have to just maintain position where they are. We haven't gone to the full slow boards where they'd have to do the full restart and that procedure. The yellow flags are just enough at the moment, and let's hope that Luke Hamill is okay. Our marshals, can I just, from your perspective, get
the Orange Army? They're absolutely fantastic.
The praise of all the marshals that are doing some incredible work this weekend.
No, the team here at Warden Law, and obviously all the marshals around the UK are fantastic. Not only at kart circuits, but also at our car races. Without them, we couldn't go racing. So yeah, thank you everyone for supporting our championship that we take part in and letting us go racing.
Unfortunately, he's out. So Luke Hamill out of the race, and they're coming round over full course yellows at the moment. Then the race is neutralised.
A sensible decision in this race was to call it a full course yellow for the last lap, because this young lad needs attention, and it's not safe for a last lap battle with everyone going on. So that's race, I believe.
Well, no, we've gone to green flag, and it looks like
No, we've gone red.
We've gone red. Oh, completely red. Oh, so we've stopped the race. We've had a red
sensible
flag
decision on that side
because of what's happened on track, and not much was going to change.
No, it's actually a safer thing to do for the marshal's sake, but also the drivers as well. No one wants to do a last lap dash. It ends in a lot of tears and a lot of paperwork for the stewards. So yeah, it's great that obviously all the karts are back, but best wishes to that young driver who's had that little incident. No doubt he'll bounce back for the final.
So just in Superheat 2, the kart felt so much more better this time, because Superheat 1, it was like sliding all over the place, but it felt so much more planted. The only problem also was that down the straight we lacked speed because we went higher on the sprocket, so we were kind of like an easy target down the main straight going through the first corner. But we managed to defend that well. We came third, but there was slow procedures that came out because I think number 12, Luke, went into the barriers. I didn't see what happened, but they brought out the red flag and the slow board, so we finished third in that one, which is good points for a championship and the race. But hopefully final goes better. Hopefully you can get P2.
Here we go then. Our Honda Cadet, which you've got experience in this field, as you were telling me.
Yeah.
And how much did you enjoy the Honda Cadet class?
Really good, but it's changed a lot since last year. There's only like 5 or 8 karts that people who are in it still.
Okay, all right, well, we'll see how it all plays out for our Honda Cadet final here. Let's go through your starting grid. Archie Cannon, Luca Biocchi, Sawyer Henderson, Marcus Cooper, Deno Rowlands, and Archie Loveridge is P6. Joshua Bailey, Jensen Kula, James Murfitt, Freddie Drury, Sebastian McCarthy, and Keane Delaney down to P12. Mason Becker, Bradley Sutton, Jensen Drummond, Ben Bowers, Ollie Knox and Alistair Saunders down to P18. Henry Colburn, Finley Thursfield, Joshua Doherty, Seth Wright, Reggie DeFisi and Jacob Jones down to P24. Oliver Ratton, Luke Hamill, Aubrey Harrington Evans, Phoebe Shelton, Eric Grisbeck and Finn Hollis down to P30. And your final runners of Archie Edgar, Alfie Love, Tommy Burgoyne and Isaac Young is how your Honda Cadet runners look, the 34 that made it from the Superheats into our final here on the grid at Warden Law. And you can see one of our stewards here with the red flag in the middle, getting all of our drivers to stop and wait. And is this a bit annoying doing a standing start when you do rolling starts now, but what do you prefer?
I mean, I do like the build up to the standard start.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know what's going to happen. If you stopped, then it goes.
And let's see how we'll shape up then for our Honda Cadet final, of which has been a big grid this weekend. So it's the top 34 that made it through from the Superheat into where we are right now. So that's an achievement in itself with such an incredible field. And lots to talk about with action as we are go for our Honda Cadet final here at Warden Law with 12 minutes plus 1 lap of racing action to see who's going to clinch the trophy. And there, up the inside, Archie Cannon takes the lead early on.
There's a big group of 7, I think.
Yeah.
At the front.
Yeah.
That's starting to pull away.
And that is so crucial in a final like this. And you'd think that Archie Cannon had it all his own way, and he doesn't really, because you've got Marcus Cooper on the background, you've got someone having a
Luca
sniff up the inside.
in the inside of Marcus Cooper. Sawyer Henderson coming round, but's gone backwards.
And Luca wants to have another sniff at basically getting the position back where he was in P2 and wants to be challenging. He's been up there all weekend though through the Superheats and into this final right here. And we got the fastest lap then for Jensen Kula down in P8 with a 1 minute .99, breaking into the 1 minutes this early in the race. Very impressive pace from him at the moment. And as you kind of were coming through, confirm all these places as they come through the start-finish line. Yeah, everyone's staying in a very similar position, but Deno Rowlands looking over the shoulder there of Marcus Cooper to see about where everything is going on. Freddie Drury, Mason Becker, as you've been mentioning, Luke as well, doing a great job at sticking and not giving up too much time.
Deno Rowlands right on the back of Sawyer Henderson right now.
Yeah, he's really pressuring him. Must be careful.
Oh,
with the nose
he's going
cone.
on the inside.
He's up the inside.
Senna. And he has completed that move. Dive bomb.
What a dive! What a lunge! It's so good to see, isn't it?
That was a good move.
This is what we love to watch. This is the Kart Championship on a plate for you right here. Battles
Sawyer
up and down the
Henderson
grid.
going on the
Oh my
inside.
goodness!
Oh, he went on the grass a bit. But Marcus Cooper has took the advantage as well as Jensen Culler to
So
take
Sawyer Henderson there has really lost out because he took the risk or tried to go on the grass. They run out of room, there was no space, and now Sawyer Henderson I think will be down in sort of P7, P8 right now. And she said lots of people taking advantage.
P4.
And Deno Rowlands, yeah, absolutely right, up to P4 there. Marcus Cooper, Jensen Kula and Sawyer Henderson, yeah, down to P7. Oh my goodness, and there's about just under 2 minutes left.
Oh, Jensen is on the inside of Deno Rowlands.
And he makes the move stick. What a beautiful move there into turn 1. As you've been saying earlier in the time you've been with me in the commentary box, it's really important to nail that first turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And get
Sawyer Henderson has dropped back even more.
We got
contact warning of the 67 Reggie Dufissi.
Yeah, Reggie Dufissi, got to be careful going forward. So as Alfie Love from earlier in the race, a nice move there up the inside.
Mason Beckers took advantage as well.
Yeah, and Jensen
But can
Kula doing
Deno
well
hold
there.
it on?
Deno Rowlands going to go around the
Deno's hold
outside.
it
Oh, and using a bit of the curb for good measure there as well. Jensen Kula round the outside of Mason Becker. Coming to Gasworks
Mason
here.
Becker's on the inside of Deno. But does Deno get the cut back?
It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be close. I think it just about...
Mason Becker took the advantage and now overtaken Deno Rowlands.
Yeah, so here we are, and then they're very close on the straight. Marcus Cooper, Jensen Kula, Mason Becker, Deno Rowlands, Sawyer Henderson, Joshua Bailey, and James Murfitt is your top 10 at the moment. But again, it could all change because there's 30 seconds plus 1 lap to go. It looks like, will they possibly get in another 2 laps, or it might look, I'm just trying to see.
It'll be
close.
I think they'll get about I think they'll get another lap maybe. It'll be close.
It'll be close to see if we've got 3 more racing laps or 2 more. It depends how far our
Deno
leaders
Rowlands
are in the lead.
seem to taken Mason Becker.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Deno Rowlands then up into P6. Let's see how this all unfolds then.
Final lap.
Our final lap. They're getting very close to each other. They're both the Apollo Karts racers, wanting the victory, sensing the trophy for this Honda Cadet final. They are leaving nothing out there. You can see they're using 100% of that Honda Cadet kart, using it to the max of the proper G-force as they go for all these corners.
Archie Cannon on the inside. Oh!
And a great defence there
by
Luca Biocchi and Archie Cannon.
Archie Cannon trying to get it as well, but Luke is on the inside.
Great defence by Luca. Archie, though, will be wanting to sniff this back. He knows that there's loads of opportunities running out, but hopefully maybe there's got to be a move into Gasworks, hasn't there?
Unless Luca defends.
Is it going to be around the outside or a switchback from Archie Cannon? Well defended from Luca Biocchi. But here we come then through the final few corners.
Final corner.
And
Lucas Bayaki's still at front.
And into the final corner, out the final turn. It looks
And
like
maybe
Luca
Bayaki's won.
He's got. It's going to be on the line. It's so close.
Who's won?
But
Luca
Luca
Bayaki
Bayaki
won it by 4 thousandths of a second.
That's incredible. Wow, what incredibly
Deno
close
Rowlands
racing.
4th and Archie Loveridge 3rd.
The Honda Cadet final results then. Who's taking the trophy home this weekend? It's Luca Bayaki. Archie Cannon is P2, Archie Loveridge P3, Deno Rowlands P4.
Unless there's maybe a 5-second pen. A nose cone?
We can't see any yet. It all depends. Of course, these are provisional results. P5, Marcus Cooper, Jensen Kula, Sawyer Henderson P7, Joshua Bailey P8, Mason Becker P9, Sebastian McCarthy is P10. 11th is Ben Bowers, James Murphy P12, Alistair Saunders P13, and Henry Colborne is P14.
Wow, fine went great. Came home with a trophy. We had P4. The kart felt like amazing again, but still lacked speed down the straight. But it was fine anyways because team got 3 and 4th. So we were on the podiums. But I didn't even realise top 5 got trophies, so I thought P4 was just like, yeah, well done. But obviously you get a trophy from the presentation for top 5 in the Kart Championship because there's like 46 drivers in it. It's obviously like hard to get top 5. So that's amazing with championship points. I think we're going to be like 6th or 5th in the championship probably, or 4th hopefully. But great result really anyway, so it doesn't really matter about anything right now. I'm buzzing. But yeah. I hope you're enjoying behind the scenes of Grassroots Uncovered. Obviously went from Friday kicking the kart and Sunday to celebrating in the kart, and that's an amazing achievement really for me. But I'll see you at Shellington.
Yellow diamonds in the light, and we're standing side by side as a shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. It's the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let it go. We found love in a hopeless place. 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 I know we'll have a ball if we get down, go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I won't let it go. Let's go way out, fading out, losing all control. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend it up. Go out and snatch it. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's get.
Welcome back to Grassroots Uncovered. This is episode 2.
More enthusiasm.
Welcome back to Grassroots Uncovered. This is episode 2.
Too much enthusiasm.
Welcome back to Grassroots Uncovered. This is episode 2.
It actually smells. It was that bad.
Oh, that was